consumption. I'm Heidi. I'm Suki.
I'm Andy.
I'm Vincent. I'm Andrew.
And this is our content page. Cooperative consumption, also called CC. Let's watch a video about CC and now know more about it.
All around us, technology is helping to create new communities.
Cooperative consumption is good for us because it helps us to increase our
reinvention of old market ideas like swapping, renting, and lending. People are borrowing
through the cooperative consumption, we can borrow something with strangers
and sharing things
with
like
others
trading
and
sushi
also
making
some
friendships.
skills.
In London, tourist communities
And some cities also provide the shared bike for the citizens.
garden dating agencies like Landshare have matched more than 60,000 green-fingered people with spare gardens or fellow gardeners. These ideas are part of a growing movement called collaborative.
And this is all cooperative consumption. Cooperative consumption is a resource circulation system. The users can both obtain and provide. People usually use this platform to have sharing, swapping, bartering, trading, or renting. For the online platform, there are Uber and Global plans, which can book the car when you are in need. Another example is Trivago and Expedia, which provide some hotels or Costco for the travelers. Then I will pass the time to Vincent to talk about the next topic.
And now we talk about the history about the online platform. In 1990, most of the people have a mobile phone, and since it's 1995, computer is become popular because of computer accessory have lower price, and also ISP have already covered the internet to many areas, and most of the people can afford to buy the facility in computer. And nowadays, internet is very important. Many people have using internet to shopping or searching something, and they can easily to buy anything in other country. So that online platform can let people more convenient, and people only stay at home and they can buy anything in other country. And the future of online platform will replace the stuff because people may think shopping is very tired and they may like to stay at home and more than going out. And we hope that online platform will have well development, such as when people have some products, they will have a robot to develop goods for the consumer within the different time and a high quality or lower price, and being more professional. And next I will turn to Andrew to talk about the technology.
So we are going to talk about the technology involved in the online platform. So the first one is the internet and network. Internet is the connection between computers with specific IP so that they can retrieve and upload data from computers to computers. And there is wired and wireless network. For the domestic setting, we always use the wired network with the assistance of the router, so the computers and mobile computers can connect to the internet. And the wireless network uses the technology of radio frequency to detect the signal broadcasted by the access point AP, so that the mobile phone could also connect to the internet without the frequency barrier. And the second one is the e-commerce payment system. It simply means money transferred from credit cards to the bank account electronically. And the PayPal and the payment wall is the famous and global payment system. So here's the basic some procedures that you can use e-commerce payment system to do the payment online.
So the next technology included is the application software, what we call apps these days. We can download the apps from the platform such as the App Store or Google Play to a target devices such as our mobile phone or our tablet. It can help the user to connect to the internet service in a more convenient way, and since the apps is very popular now, so there are many types of apps such as the educational and also some apps for different entertainment and also for the shopping use. And also the last technology included is the global positioning system, which we call GPS, and it can help us to figure out our exact location and also give us turn-by-turn direction to our destination where we need. So this photo shows that the GPS system is actually a satellite-based navigation system with made of 24 satellites to form an orbit shape which is around the Earth. And when we want to know about our exactly location, the satellite and receiver will use the transliteration by calculating the intercept point of overlap the sphere to determine our exactly location. This is the video show how to use Uber, and also there's included some main point we have mentioned. So we open the apps of Uber, and this shows that the GPS system can help us determine our exactly location and also find out where we exactly want to go.
After inputting the information like the location, and they will show you the service that you can choose with different prices. And as you can see, they use the Visa and credit card as the e-payment method.
And after that, there are also some limitation of this technology. The first limitation is the network connection problem, because the online platform is required the connection to the network to make the consumption. So if we can't connect to the network, so we can't make any consumption easily. So after that, this requires the devices for internet connection, such as the smartphone or computer. If we don't have this device, so we can't make the online consumption. The next limitation is the consumer must be a credit card holder, as we can see in the video, and also Andrew have mentioned that most of the payment method is through the credit card. So if we don't have the credit card, we can't make the payment successfully. And the last limitation is some membership payment and also some administrative fee. For example, the Amazon, the online seller is required to pay the monthly fee if they want to sell the good online.
So we have also do the comparison with the traditional reservation and consumption. First of all, in terms of the convenience, the online platform can list out the most suitable choices, offer many information such as location, prices, description, and contact and transportation. So it is very convenient for consumers to do the comparison. While the traditional one, you may need to search one by one and visit there personally to do the comparison. And the second one is the quality of the goods and service. Although there is a rating system in the online platform, but it is very subjective, so it's not the standard. And when you do the traditional ones, you can examine the goods physically, but not just seeing the photos or description online. And the third comparison is the payment method. The payment online can avoid having exchange and give change problems, and when you do the traditional payment, you need to face-to-face payment, so it may have abundant procedures. And the last one is the propaganda. When the seller puts their products and service online, they can sell their products overseas, but not just locally. While the traditional one, if they don't use the platform, it may lose some potential consumers overseas.
Let me talk about some impact. First, it affects people's life. It is convenient to our life. Today is an internet world. Some people download the apps to share and buy something in the smartphone anytime and anywhere. However, these apps will cause a privacy problem because when you download these apps, it needs to accept authorities and knows users' personal information and their location, like Uber apps or Trivago apps. Second, it affects the society or the world. It benefits the country's economy. Nowadays, collaborative consumption is popular. A lot of people take advantage of internet to share and buy. Therefore, shares will increase their income. However, some people may face the unemployment because the new developments will damage the traditional business model. Finally, I will talk some impacts to Hong Kong. Collaborative consumption can improve the quality of life of grassroots citizens in Hong Kong. It is inexpensive to rent something what they want. They just pay less to get same product. For example, when you feel tired after work, you can call Uber to go home instead of taxi. The service of Uber is more comfortable than taxi, but it has safety problems due to no policy to supervise, like whether Uber is legal or not. The customer has accident when they're using Uber. Who will be responsible for? Government, Uber, or customers? This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for Q&A part.
Do you think this technology is popular in Hong Kong?
I think this technology is very popular in Hong Kong as we all love to travel, and this example like Airbnb, the online platform can offer many locations and flats that you can rent in the overseas. So it is many people will use this app to book to have their reservation. And also, Uber is very popular in Hong Kong nowadays. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.